Perfecto, ya entregué la vaina que tenía. Y esta huevona tiene un feo como el jefe de la ley. Uno de los dos va a decir. Pero esta, pero confío más en la vieja.
I follow the holy man.
O sea, los que deben caer locos los juegos son los que aparentemente son más guiables. Ya lo prendió la mano. Así que me mandaron a buscar una tal Lily, que debería estar por aquí en un monte rascando. Pero por aquí estaba bloqueado. No está abierto todavía. Oh, lo abrieron. Qué conveniente. Y mataron a esta gente también. Venga, Hulk. Ah, que te estás tirando mierda. Perfecto, voy a subir las habilidades. Necesito esta que está aquí. Y subirla al máximo para cambiarla por esta. Perfecto. Después ataque. Aunque era comprado a este. Ver, atacar, 21, siguiendo acá, 21 de ataque. Voy a comprar esta. 1, 2. Espera de magia. Cientos. Y a guardar para esto. Debería golpear un pelín más duro. Puta madre. madres explotan y huele mierda a todo alrededor. Sí, mamá, pues.
You have to find him. The Holy Man has the answer.
La verga. Estoy peleando contra mí mismo. Puede ganarme.
Chiron returned to Fernfield, heavily laden with the responsibility for the souls he had snatched from the lily. Befuddled by the pollen, he could not think straight, let alone find an explanation for the vision the demonic plant had given him. Defeat himself to win Calandra back. Did this simple message really point in the right direction? Did its very seductive simplicity disguise the demon lily's perfidious intent? Or could the vision even hold the answer to the mystery surrounding his gift and the mysterious awakened? If Chiron wanted answers, he would have to find the saint. That was the only way to find out what Azrael planned, the only way he could save Calandra.
Indeed.
Have the 12 gods ever helped you, stranger? You think good wood just appears out of nowhere?
They're only eggs, but then you would see the error of your... You look exhausted, Chiron. Did you find the lily?
Here's the bulb.
By Parain! Thank you, Chiron. I was worried that these poor souls were lost forever. You've proved yourself worthy of my trust, and if you're willing to trust me, we can save the poor misguided Fernfield. I assume you still have questions.
Whatever happened to the lizard eggs I gave you? Do you really want to kill the sick?
I think it's better if they die quickly and can enter Boron's halls than suffer a long time and have their souls sacrificed. In the end, there are many answers to the question of how best to help the sick.
Mercy killings for the suffering. I've seen members of the Order of Gentle Peace doing it.
Yes, the servants of the demi-goddess Marble. When I can do nothing more for the body, I think it's better if... When I
have one more...
My husband died.
Why did Gamma...
I have... But... Then... If...
And...
Then they would have...
While I was at the Lily, I had a vision. Can you help me understand it?
You pay heed to a demonic plant's illusions, and then ask me for help? You really must have burning questions on your mind. I'm listening.
I saw my father and my sister. She called out for help. She said I should talk to Gamma because he had answers.
Did you win?
Yes. And after that, the Lily was defeated.
Very enlightening. Do you want a simple or a detailed?
A simple explanation, please.
Your sister is in trouble, and since you cannot help at the moment, you blame yourself.
That's it?
That's it.
A detailed explanation, please.
Every person you saw in your vision symbolizes not themselves, but a part of your personality. Your father could represent your conscience, your upbringing.
My father was imprisoned.
Which means that your thinking is stuck. You must free yourself from misconceptions, or you will constantly run up against walls.
And my sister? She called out for help.
She represents your feminine side.
What feminine side?
You see? You seem to repress it.
I'm a man, through and through.
You're more than just your body, Chiron. It's about female characteristics. Love, mercy, trust. In the goddess Parain, for example.
Right.
The fact that you fought yourself means that you have to make the right decision. Choose the good and stand by it firmly. Only then can you...
And what does it mean that my sister...
That has no meaning, just a coincidence.
Right. Thank you. So tell me, how will you win back the Fernfielders?
I rebuilt the old shrine with the wood you gave me. Once it is consecrated again, I'll be able to convince the Fernfielders that the gods have not forgotten them.
And you believe that Parain's liturgy can heal?
The need has become even greater. When should the goddess show some understanding if so many have fallen ill in recent days? It cannot be long before Gamma. But if my congregation is large enough by then, we can strike. We can win, Chiron. We only need a few more.
A revolt against Gamma? And I'm supposed to be your attack dog?
It's up to you whether you want to fight at our side. And of course not a word to Ulev. We meet at the Cripple Ash at Fex's hour. We are already preparing everything. Do you want to join us right now?
Oh my.
Let's go.
Divine Parain, the generous, the merciful, in the midst of evil do we sinners beseech your motherly blessing. Divine Parain, we welcome Chiron in our midst. Examine his soul, that he might join us in praying for the blessing of this thy new shrine. Your soul is not yours alone.
Huh?
You sold it!
I am no demon Pactyr, Genla, believe me.
Whatever you are, Chiron, you've been touched by evil. Your aura poisons our prayer. I cannot allow you to stay here at the goddess's shrine.
Contaminado. Me va a botar el pueblo también. Qué rata.
Why are you doing this, Genla?
I feel your goodwill, Chiron, but you're too far removed from the goddess. It was the same with Gamat. Ever since Macra fell into the pit with him, great calamity has befallen us. I will not be delinquent again. That's why I now put your fate in the hands of the goddess. Let her judge you.
What can I expect in that gorge?
Once, the gorge led to the Alhanian ruins. Bodies which we buried in the pit sometimes washed up there. Today, if, in spite of everything, you can still earn the goddess's great...
Esa arma, bueno, tengo el lado bueno y el lado demoníaco, entiendo. Para la mierda. Y estos penes están ahí. Oh, ya tengo más esto. Yo compré todo completo. 300 y pico TP. Tu hermana, la coñada. Oh, huevón. Hey. Bueno, se tenía que reducir a daño. este pueblo. Zombies, mierda. Pueblo lleno de chavistas.
Hello, handsome.
My name is Chiron, and you are not
Zombie
like
woman?
the others here.
If you mean that I'm prettier, then thank you. I'm Latika.
Venga, la mujer del otro guarda.
Daughter.
You know quite a lot about me. What are you doing here?
I think I have a few questions.
So ask away, handsome.
Pregunta entonces,
Do
pues.
you know Gamat? What's all this about the cult of the Savior?
Oh, that's easy. Gamut needs the undead to dig. He plays the savior. The sick follow him, and he throws them into the pit. In the pit, the swamp joins with them. They are flushed to the excavation through an underground tunnel, and then they begin to work here.
And with the gorge full of tentacles, no one can come here, allowing Gamat and Ulef to keep the fraud a secret from the Fernfielders.
They mean well. Gamut really believes that there is hope of finding an Alhanian artifact here capable of curing the plague. His talisman is a fragment of this artifact. If we find it, it could heal all those suffering from the plague.
Perfecto. Y con una prostituta, prácticamente. Qué chingo, yo quería pelear. Cerrado. Hola, hola. Zombies de amor. Ya casi, amor, ya casi. Y se bugueteó el juego. Araña escondida bajo la tierra. Coño, ya ven.